Hello there. It's me. I am your thyroid gland. I know. I'm not one of the famous ones. The heart gets all the attention, with its booming drumbeat and poetic metaphors. The brain is the celebrated genius, the master controller running the whole show. But me, I am the quiet one, the humble one, tucked away where you'd almost never think to look. If you were to gently place your fingers at the front of your neck, just below your Adam's apple, that's where I live. Right here, I am wrapped around your windpipe like a soft, warm scarf, or a tiny, delicate butterfly that has landed there to rest. Most people live their entire lives without ever giving me a single thought. And in a way, that's the highest compliment you could pay me. It means I am doing my job just right. My purpose isn't loud or dramatic. I don't beat like a drum or spark with brilliant ideas. My work is much more subtle, much more gentle. Think of me as the keeper of your body's inner flame, its internal thermostat. I decide how warmly and brightly that flame should burn. When you need energy to start your day, I gently turn up the dial, sending warmth and vitality to every single part of you. When it's time to rest, like now, I slowly turn the dial down, allowing your body to cool, to calm, to prepare for a deep and peaceful sleep. I manage the pace of your life, the quiet, unspoken rhythm that hums beneath everything you do. My job is one of balance, of harmony. I listen to whispers from your brain, I feel the needs of your heart, and I respond with a steady, quiet wisdom that you were born with. I am a part of your body's deep, innate intelligence, and tonight, I want to share my story with you. Not a story of drama or excitement, but a story of peace, a story of the gentle, constant work that goes on inside of you, day and night. A story to help you feel the magic of your own life, the quiet miracle that is you. So just relax. Let your body grow heavier. Let your mind grow quieter. There is nothing for you to do right now. Nothing to figure out. All you need to do is listen to my voice, which is, in a way, a small, quiet voice from within yourself. Let go of the day's worries. They can wait until morning. Let go of your to-do lists. They are not important right now. Right now it is just you and me, and the soft, steady rhythm of your breath, breathing in peace and breathing out tension, breathing in calm and breathing out the noise. Feel the space around you become still. Feel the world outside fade away into a soft, distant hum. You are safe here. You are cared for. Your body knows exactly what to do to rest, to heal, to find its balance. And I am here, as I always am, keeping that gentle inner flame burning softly and steadily through the night. A tiny pilot light, glowing with life, while you drift and dream. Just listen to the quiet. Listen to the peace. Welcome to my world. And so, we continue our quiet journey. Just keep breathing. Gently, softly. No effort needed. Your body knows how. I told you that I live in your neck, a secret resident you rarely notice. And I mentioned that I have the shape of a butterfly. I wonder if you can picture that now. In your mind's eye, a tiny, perfect butterfly resting in the soft hollow of your throat. It's a beautiful shape, don't you think? Delicate and symmetrical. I have two wings, which are called lobes, one on the right side of your windpipe and one on the left. They are soft and reddish-brown, and they are filled with tiny, bustling workshops called follicles, where all my important work gets done. We will talk more about those later. For now, just imagine those two soft wings. Connecting my two wings, right in the middle, is a tiny strip of tissue. It's called the isthmus. It is like the body of the butterfly, holding my two wings together in perfect harmony. So you see, I truly am a butterfly, your own personal butterfly, hidden right here, inside of you. I am not very big. In fact, I am quite small. I weigh less than a single ounce, no heavier than a small strawberry. It's funny, isn't it? Something so small can have such a big impact on how you feel every single moment of the day. But that is the way of the body. The smallest things often hold the greatest power. A single seed can grow into a mighty tree. A single breath can bring a world of calm. And a tiny butterfly-shaped gland can set the pace for your entire life. My home is a very interesting neighborhood. I am nestled amongst some very important structures. As I said, I hug your windpipe, the pathway for your breath. Every time you breathe in that cool, fresh air, I can feel the gentle current passing by. Every time you exhale a warm, soft sigh, I feel that too. Your breath is a constant, soothing companion. And just behind me lives your voice box. When you speak, or hum, or sing a quiet song, I can feel the gentle vibrations. It's like living next to a soft musical instrument. Your voice is a part of my world, a gentle rumble that tells me you are expressing yourself. Running alongside me are the great rivers of your body, the carotid arteries. I can feel their steady, rhythmic pulse day and night. It's a soft, reassuring beat, like a gentle drum far, far away. It's the rhythm of your life, flowing endlessly, bringing me the nutrients I need, and carrying away the hormones I make to deliver them to the rest of your body. So you see, I am not alone here. I am part of a busy, peaceful community. We all work together, in silent understanding. There is no confusion, no argument, just a deep, collective wisdom. Each part knows its role. Each part contributes to the whole. And the whole is you. Perhaps you can bring your awareness to your neck right now. Not with any strain, but just with a gentle thought. Let the muscles in your neck become soft. Let your throat feel open and relaxed. This is my home. Just imagine that tiny, warm butterfly, resting softly within. Its wings are calm. Its rhythm is steady. It is perfectly content. It is doing its job for you. It needs nothing from you except for your rest. Your peace. Allow that feeling of peace to spread. A gentle warmth moving up from your chest, through your throat, and into your jaw. Let your jaw be soft. Let your tongue rest gently in your mouth. Everything is calm. Everything is quiet. The butterfly is at ease, and as you drift and float and feel your body becoming more and more relaxed, just know that I am here, your quiet guardian, your steady pacer, your very own butterfly. Let's continue to drift, down, 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 into the quiet peace of your inner world, just breathing in and out. Now that you know who I am and where I live, I want to tell you a little more about what I do all day and all night. My purpose, my primary role in this wondrous place that is you. My work isn't complicated. Not really. It is simple. And it is constant. Think of your body as a magnificent, sprawling city with billions and billions of tiny, glowing homes. Each one is a cell, a home for a little spark of your life. And every single one of these homes needs warmth. It needs energy. It needs a gentle, steady hum of activity to thrive. My job is to be the keeper of that hum. I am the master regulator of your body's engine. I don't make the engine run. but I decide how fast or how slow it goes. I am the one who gently presses the accelerator or eases off to make sure the pace is just right. Always just right. I create tiny, powerful messenger molecules. Think of them as little notes of instruction or whispers of energy. I release them into the great rivers of your bloodstream, and they travel everywhere. To the tips of your toes, to the ends of your hair, to the very center of your bones. There is not a single place in your body that my whispers do not reach. And the message they carry is simple. It says, burn, not burn your fuel gently. Create warmth, create energy. Keep the lights on. When you are awake and moving, I send out more of these whispers, telling your muscles to burn their fuel a little faster, to give you the strength to walk, to stretch, to move through your day. I tell the cells in your brain to burn a little brighter, to help you think and focus. When you are resting, like you are now, I send out fewer whispers. The message becomes softer. It says, slow down now. Conserve your energy. Let the hum become a low, quiet murmur. Let the inner flame burn like a gentle pilot light, keeping you warm and safe while you sleep, but allowing all the real, deep work of repair to happen. This work is a constant dance of adjustment. A little more warmth here, a little less energy there. I am always listening, always sensing. I feel the temperature of the air around you. I feel the energy you use when you climb a flight of stairs. I feel the quiet stillness when you meditate or drift off to sleep, and I adjust the hum accordingly. It's a peaceful job, a rhythmic job. It's like being the keeper of a grand, quiet hearth in the center of a castle. My only duty is to make sure the fire never goes out, but also that it never burns too high. It must always be a gentle, steady, life-giving flame. All day long, I am tending to this flame, and all night long, I am watching over it. It is my purpose, it is my joy, to keep you warm, to give you energy, to maintain the gentle, rhythmic hum of your life. So feel that hum now, a quiet, peaceful vibration deep within you. It is the sound of life, the sound of millions of tiny homes, all glowing with a gentle warmth, a warmth that I am here to protect. There is nothing for you to do. I have it all under control. You can just rest. You can let go. Trust in the quiet work that is always being done for you. The gentle hum will continue, soft and low, as you drift deeper and deeper into sleep, and the quiet journey continues. You are floating now on a peaceful, gentle current. With every breath, you drift a little further away from the waking world. You know that my job is to keep your inner engine humming at just the right pace. But you might be wondering, how do I know? How do I know when to speed things up or when to slow things down? Well, I don't make these decisions all on my own. I have a boss, a very wise, very ancient boss who lives high up in the center of your head, your brain. Deep inside your brain, in a very protected and quiet chamber, there are two small, powerful glands. One is called the hypothalamus, and the other, the pituitary. Think of them as the great watchtower and the main office of your entire kingdom. They are always watching, always sensing. They know everything that's going on. The watchtower, the hypothalamus, is incredibly sensitive. It can feel if your body is getting a little too cold. It knows if you haven't had enough energy from your food. It senses when you are feeling stressed or when you are feeling deeply relaxed. It gathers all of this information every single second. When the watchtower senses that the kingdom needs a little more warmth, a little more energy, it doesn't shout. It doesn't send an alarm. It does something much more subtle. It releases a tiny, almost invisible messenger. This messenger travels a very short distance, just next door, to the main office, the pituitary gland. The message is a gentle request, a whisper that says, "Could you ask the thyroid to turn up the hum? Just a little bit." The main office is the master coordinator. It receives this whisper and immediately sends out its own messenger, a special one designed just for me. This messenger, called thyroid stimulating hormone, or TSH for short, is released into the great river of your bloodstream. It's a message in a bottle, and it has my name and address on it. The messenger travels all the way down to my home in your throat. I am always waiting, always listening for it. When the messenger arrives, I read its quiet instruction. It might say, "A little more energy, please." And so, I get to work. I release my own energy whispers into the bloodstream, and the whole kingdom begins to hum a little faster, a little more warmly. But the story doesn't end there. This system is so wise, so perfectly balanced. As my energy whispers travel throughout your body, the watchtower high up in your brain can feel the change. It senses that the warmth is returning. It feels the hum reaching that perfect, gentle rhythm, and once everything is just right, the watchtower sends out another whisper. This one says, "Thank you. That's perfect. You can stop sending messages for now." And so, the main office stops sending its messengers to me, and I, in turn, slow down my own production. This is called a feedback loop. It's a constant, effortless conversation, a gentle rise and a gentle fall, a quiet request and a quiet fulfillment. It is a perfect system of harmony. There is no stress, no rush, just a deep, abiding intelligence that flows through you. It's happening right now, as you lie here. The conversation is always going on, ensuring you are always in a state of perfect balance, so you can rest, knowing that the watchtower is on duty. The main office is running smoothly, and I am here, listening and responding. We are all working together. For you, you can let go of control, because you are already being taken care of so beautifully. Let's just stay in this peaceful place for a little while longer. Drifting, floating. Our story so far has been about the quiet of the night. But my work follows the rhythm of the sun and the moon, just like you do. I want to tell you what it's like in the very early hours of the morning, just before you wake. Long after you have drifted into your deepest sleep, my work is at its quietest. The hum of your inner engine is a soft, gentle murmur. Your body is cool, still, and deeply at rest. This is the time for healing, for dreaming. But then, a subtle shift begins. It happens long before your alarm clock rings, long before the first rays of sunlight slip through your curtains. The great watchtower in your brain, which follows the ancient rhythms of the earth, senses that a new day is coming. It knows that soon you will need to rise and greet the world. And so, the conversation begins again. The watchtower sends its first whisper of the morning, a gentle nudge to the main office, and the main office, in turn, sends its first messenger down to me. The message is always the same. The dawn is coming. It is time to begin warming the kingdom. And so, I begin my morning warm-up, very slowly, very gently. I start to release a little more of my energy whispers into the river of your bloodstream. Think of it like someone walking through a large, quiet house at dawn, and slowly, one by one, turning up the dimmer switches on the lights. First, I send a little warmth to your core, to the great organs that have been resting all night. Then, the warmth begins to spread, a gentle wave flowing down your arms to the tips of your fingers, another wave flowing down your legs all the way to your toes. Your inner flame, which has been a soft pilot light all night, begins to glow a little brighter. Your metabolism, slowly, gently, begins to rise. This is a very delicate process. I don't want to startle you out of your dreams. My goal is to prepare you for wakefulness so smoothly that you don't even notice it happening. As my energy whispers reach your heart, its slow, sleepy rhythm begins to pick up. Just a little. From a deep, slow drum beat to a slightly more alert, but still calm, rhythm. My whispers reach your brain, and they begin to gently clear away the sleepy fog of the night. Your dreams become lighter. You might shift or turn in your sleep, your body slowly stretching as it prepares to move. All of this happens in the last hour or two of your sleep. It is a silent, graceful transition from the world of rest to the world of wakefulness. I am your gentle, personal sunrise. By the time you actually open your eyes, my work is already well underway. Your body is warm. Your mind is becoming clearer. Your cells have the energy they need to begin a new day. I have laid the foundation for you to rise and feel refreshed. It is one of my favorite parts of my job. The quiet promise of a new beginning, every single morning. The gentle transition from stillness to activity. But for now, it is not morning. It is night. And this is the time for the deepest quiet. So, let your body sink back into that stillness. Let the hum of your engine be at its softest, most peaceful murmur. The morning warm-up is many hours away. For now, there is only rest. Just allow my voice to be a soft echo in your dreams. A gentle guide, leading you further into peace. I'd like to tell you about one of my dearest friends, a partner I work with every single moment of every single day. Your heart. If I am the keeper of the body's quiet hum, your heart is the keeper of its rhythm. The great, steady drum that beats at the center of your being. Its song is the first sound you ever heard, and it will be with you for your entire life. A constant, reassuring presence. Thump, 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 thump. My relationship with your heart is a special one. We are in constant communication. We have a deep and trusting partnership. You see, the whispers of energy that I send out have a very specific effect on your heart. They help to set the tempo of its beat. When you are resting peacefully, as you are now, I send out very soft, calming whispers. These messages tell your heart, slow and steady now. All is calm. All is well. Let the beat be a gentle lullaby. And your heart listens. It slows its pace, becoming a deep, slow, powerful rhythm that helps lull your entire body into a state of profound relaxation. Can you feel it now? Or perhaps you can imagine it. That slow, steady beat, a soft drum, far away. It is the sound of deep peace. It is the song of rest. And I am the one who helps conduct this beautiful, slow music. But when you need to move, when you go for a walk or dance to a favorite song, the watchtower tells me to turn up the energy, so I send out stronger, more energetic whispers. These messages travel to your heart and say, a little faster now, my friend. The body needs more. Let us pick up the tempo. And the heart, my faithful partner, responds. Its beat becomes quicker, stronger, pumping life-giving blood to your muscles with more vigor. We work together, in perfect sync, to give you the energy you need for joyful movement. I don't control the heart. It has its own incredible wisdom. But I am its partner. I am the drummer who helps it keep time. I am the conductor who guides the orchestra, suggesting a slower tempo for a lullaby, or a faster one for a celebration. Our friendship is built on balance. If I were to send too many energetic whispers, the drum beat might become too fast, too frantic. It would feel like a song that has lost its rhythm. And if I were to send too few whispers, the beat might become too slow, too sluggish, and the whole body would feel tired and heavy. So my job is to always find that perfect middle ground, the sweet spot, the rhythm that is just right for this very moment. And right now, this moment is for sleep, it is for rest. So the message I am sending to your heart is one of profound calm. The tempo is slow, the rhythm is steady. It is the most peaceful music we can make together. Let yourself listen to that music now. The soft, steady beat of your own heart. Feel it as a gentle pulse in your chest or in your wrists. It is the rhythm of your life, playing a lullaby just for you. A song of safety, a song of peace. And we, your heart and I, will keep playing it for you all through the night, and you continue to drift deeper and deeper into a place of quiet and ease. Your body is heavy, your breath is soft, your mind is calm. I have told you about my friendship with your heart and the way we create a peaceful rhythm together. But I have other duties, other partnerships that are much quieter, almost secret. I am a guardian of things you might never expect. Tonight, I want to tell you the story of how I watch over your bones. Your bones are the beautiful, strong framework of your body. They are your scaffolding, your structure, your support. But they are not lifeless like the frame of a house. They are alive, a silent, living library filled with a precious, sparkling mineral. This mineral is calcium, and it is like stardust. It gives your bones their strength, their integrity. Now, this stardust doesn't just stay locked away in your bones. It is also needed in the great rivers of your bloodstream to help your muscles move and your nerves whisper to each other. But the amount of stardust in the river must be perfect, not too much and not too little. And this is where I help. I have a special, quiet ability. I can create a very specific type of messenger. Think of this messenger not as an energy whisper, but as a tiny, silent guardian. Its name is calcitonin, but we can just call it the guardian. When you eat a meal that is rich in this beautiful stardust, perhaps some leafy greens, or a glass of milk, the amount of stardust in your bloodstream naturally rises. The river becomes a little more sparkly. The watchtower in your brain senses this. But it doesn't need to send me a message for this particular job. I am also watching the river. I can sense the extra sparkle myself, and when I feel that there is a little too much stardust floating freely, I know just what to do. I release my tiny silent guardians. These guardians travel through the bloodstream, and their job is simple. They gently gather the extra stardust. Like a careful banker collecting extra coins, they ensure that nothing goes to waste. And where do they take this precious stardust? They deliver it to the great, silent library of your bones. They make a deposit. They whisper to your bones, "Here is more strength for you. Store this away safely. Keep it for a time when it is needed." And your bones, in their quiet wisdom, welcome the gift. They absorb the stardust, weaving it into their intricate, living architecture, making themselves stronger, more resilient. It is a quiet, beautiful process, a silent transfer of wealth from the river to the bank. I do this without any fuss, without any noise. It is one of my most peaceful background duties. Now, I don't work alone in this. I have 4 tiny, wonderful neighbors, glands called the parathyroids. They are nestled right behind me, like tiny jewels on the back of my butterfly wings. They are my partners in this dance of balance. While I handle the deposits, they handle the withdrawals. If the river of your bloodstream needs more stardust, they are the ones who send a message to the bones, asking for a small release. Together, we maintain a perfect equilibrium, a gentle ebb and flow. I ensure the bones are always strong and full, and they ensure the river always has just what it needs. We are a team, a silent, efficient team of guardians, watching over your inner strength. So as you lie here, feel the strength in your own frame, the quiet, solid presence of your bones. They are a library of resilience, a bank of strength. And know that I am here, silently, diligently, watching over them, making sure they have everything they need to support you. Always, let that feeling of strength and peace settle deep within you. You are supported. You are whole. Just let your breath carry you, like a gentle wave on a calm ocean. We have talked about my work with your muscles, your heart, and your bones. But now I want to take you to a truly magical place, a place of wonder and light. Your mind. If your body is a kingdom, your mind is the enchanted garden at its very center. It is where thoughts bloom like flowers, where memories are stored like ancient trees with deep roots, where dreams drift like soft, fluffy clouds in a clear blue sky. And just like any garden, your mind needs energy to flourish. It needs light. And that, my friend, is one of my most important jobs. The energy whispers that I send out travel to every corner of your body, but they are especially important for your brain. Your brain is a very hungry place. It is always working, always thinking, always dreaming, even when you are asleep. It needs a constant, steady supply of fuel to do its wondrous work. I am the one who provides that fuel. My whispers tell the tiny homes in your brain to burn their energy, to create the sparks that become your thoughts. When I am sending out a steady, balanced stream of energy whispers, the garden of your mind is a beautiful place to be. The air is clear. The thoughts that bloom are vibrant and focused. Memories are easy to find among the wise old trees. And your mood, your feelings, are like a calm, sunlit sky. It feels peaceful. It feels clear. But if, for some reason, I am not able to send out enough energy whispers, the garden can change. It can start to feel a little foggy, like a gentle mist has rolled in, making it hard to see the flowers clearly. Thoughts can feel slow and hard to grasp. The sky of your mood can become a little gray and overcast. And if I send out too many energy whispers, the garden can feel restless. It's like too much wind is blowing, making the flowers and leaves rustle and race. Thoughts might come and go too quickly. It can be hard to find a place of stillness. The sky of your mood might feel too bright, too frantic. So my greatest wish is to always provide that perfect amount of fuel. That gentle, steady light, not too dim and not too bright. The kind of soft, golden light that makes a garden feel peaceful and magical. Right now, as you rest, the garden of your mind is in a very special state. It is nighttime here. The bright, busy flowers of your daytime thoughts have closed their petals to rest. The sky is dark and deep, filled with the twinkling stars of your dreams. My work now is to provide just enough light for those stars to shine. A very soft, gentle glow. Just enough energy for the dream clouds to drift by. Just enough fuel for your mind to do its sacred work of sorting, of healing, of imagining while you sleep. It is a quiet, beautiful time in the garden, a time of magic and mystery. So let your mind be still now. Let the fog clear. Let the winds calm down. Imagine that garden, bathed in the soft, peaceful light of 1,000 distant stars. All is well here. All is calm. I am here, providing the gentle fuel for your dreams. You can just rest and let the magic unfold. And so you drift and you float in this calm, peaceful space. Your mind is a quiet garden. Your body is a still lake. Everything is at ease. Now I want to take you on a journey down a long, winding river, a river that flows right through the center of your kingdom. This is your digestive system, your gut. When you eat a wonderful, nourishing meal, you are sending precious gifts into your body. These gifts, the vitamins, the minerals, the energy from your food travel down this long, winding river. But for your body to receive these gifts, The river must flow at just the right pace, and that is another one of my quiet, important jobs. I am the keeper of the river's current. My energy whispers, which travel to every part of you, also reach the gentle, muscular banks of this river. They give the river the energy it needs to move, to flow, to carry things along. Think of it like the wind on a calm stretch of water. My whispers are the gentle breeze that keeps the current moving in a slow, steady, meandering way. This is the perfect pace. It gives the banks of the river plenty of time to absorb all the wonderful gifts from the water that flows by. Your body has time to welcome the nutrients, to drink them in, to send them off to every tiny home that needs them. The flow is calm, it is efficient, it is peaceful. But if I were to send too many energy whispers, it would be like a strong, rushing wind. The current of the river would become too fast. The water would hurry by, and the banks wouldn't have enough time to absorb all the precious gifts. Things would move through too quickly, and much of the nourishment might be lost. And if I sent too few whispers, it would be like a day with no wind at all. The river could become slow, sluggish, almost stagnant. The flow would be heavy and difficult. The whole system would feel tired and bogged down. So, my constant goal is to create that perfect, gentle breeze, a current that is not too fast and not too slow, a rhythm that allows for perfect absorption, perfect nourishment. In some traditions, from the East, they speak of a life force energy called Qi. They say it must flow smoothly through the body for there to be health and peace. In my own small way, I see myself as a guardian of that flow. I help keep the central river of your body moving with a gentle, life-giving rhythm. So as you lie here, resting, the river within you is at its calmest. The current is slow and peaceful. The work of digestion is quiet now. The river is simply resting, restoring itself, preparing for a new day. You can imagine this river now, a beautiful, clear stream, flowing gently through the center of your being. The water is calm. Everything is moving in a slow, graceful, perfect rhythm. This is the peace that comes from inner balance, the gentle flow of life, moving exactly as it should. There is no effort, no struggle, just a calm, steady current, carrying you deeper and deeper into a state of profound rest. The river is calm, the garden is quiet, the kingdom is at peace, and you are sinking deeper, down, down, into the soft, velvety darkness of sleep. My work changes as you enter this sacred space of dreams. My daytime duties are about providing energy for doing, for moving, for thinking, for living out in the world. But my nighttime duties, they are about providing the quiet space for being, for healing, for restoring. As your breathing becomes deeper and your heart begins to play its slowest, most peaceful lullaby, a great quiet descends upon the entire kingdom of your body. The great watchtower in your brain senses this deep state of rest, and it sends out a very special message to all corners of the land. The message says, "The dreamer is sleeping. The sacred work of the night may now begin." And so, my role shifts. I am no longer just the keeper of the engine's hum. I become the night watchman. I turn the hum of the engine down to its lowest, softest setting. A barely, their murmur. This is so important. By slowing down the energy consumption of the whole city, we create the perfect conditions for the real magic of the night to happen. This is the time for the repair crews to come out. All night long, while you are dreaming, tiny, diligent crews of workers are moving through your body. They are mending tired muscles. They are cleaning out the pathways in your brain, washing away the clutter of the day's thoughts. They are restoring the linings of the river in your gut. They are patching up any tiny homes, any cells that have become worn or damaged. This is the deep, essential work of healing, and it can only happen in this state of profound quiet and energy conservation. My job as the night watchman is to make sure the streets stay quiet for these crews. I keep the energy usage low so that all the body's resources can be directed toward this vital work of repair and restoration. If the engine were humming too loudly, if the city were still too bright and busy, the repair crews wouldn't be able to do their work properly. The healing would be incomplete. That is why deep, restful sleep is so precious. It is not an empty time. It is a busy, sacred time of renewal. I watch over this process all night long. I keep the inner flame burning, but only as a soft, gentle pilot light. Just enough to keep you warm and safe. Just enough to fuel your dreams, but low enough to allow the miracle of healing to unfold in the peaceful darkness. So know this: as you lie here, on the edge of sleep, you are not just turning off for the night. You are entering the great cathedral of healing. You are giving your body the precious gift of restoration. The repair crews are ready. The night watchman is on duty. All is quiet. All is still. The deep, healing work has begun. You can let go completely now. Surrender to the quiet. Trust in the magic of the night. We will take care of everything. All you need to do is sleep, and you continue to float on a calm, quiet sea of relaxation. The waves of your breath are long and slow. Each wave carries you further and further from the shore of your day. We have spoken of the quiet times, the times of rest and sleep, but your body is also made for movement, for joy, for the simple pleasure of a gentle walk, a slow stretch, or a graceful dance. And I love these moments too. When you decide to move your body, a wonderful conversation begins. Your muscles, the strong and loyal workers of your kingdom, send a message up to the watchtower in your brain. They say, "We are ready to work. We need a little more fuel, a little more energy. Please." Your heart, my dear friend, feels the call to action and begins to beat a little more purposefully, preparing to send more life-giving blood to your muscles. And of course, the watchtower sends a message down to me. The messenger arrives, and its note is filled with a happy urgency. It says, "The body wishes to dance. Please provide the music." And I am so happy to oblige. I think of your joyful movement as a beautiful dance. And I am the one who provides the rhythm, the energy, the music for this dance. I begin to send out more of my energy whispers. I turn up the hum of the inner engine, not frantically, but with a smooth, steady increase in power. I stoke the inner flame, making it burn a little brighter, a little warmer. These whispers travel to every muscle, telling them, "Here is the strength you asked for. You can move with ease. You can feel strong and capable." They travel to your heart, my partner, telling it, "Let's pick up the tempo together." A strong, steady beat for this beautiful dance. They travel to your lungs, encouraging them to draw deeper, more life-giving breaths, bringing in the precious air that fuels the flame. This is a wonderful feeling. It is a time when the whole kingdom comes alive in perfect harmony. Every part is working together. The muscles are contracting and releasing. The heart is beating its powerful rhythm. The lungs are breathing deep. And I am providing the steady, foundational energy that makes it all possible. It doesn't have to be a fast or difficult dance. Even the slowest, most gentle walk is a beautiful piece of music to me. The simple act of moving your body through the world is a celebration of the life that flows within you. And when the dance is over, when your movement comes to an end, the conversation shifts again. Your muscles send a message of thanks. Your heart begins to slow its tempo, and the watchtower sends a new whisper down to me. It says, The dance is finished. It is time to cool down. You can lower the flame now. And so, I gently, gradually, turn the hum of the engine back down. I send out fewer energy whispers. The inner flame returns to its calm, steady glow. The whole kingdom settles back into a state of peaceful rhythm. This is the beauty of our partnership. It is a constant dance of communication. Your desire to move is a question, and my release of energy is the answer. We are always in sync, always in harmony. So as you rest now, know that this capacity for joyful movement is always within you, and I am always here, ready to provide the music for your dance. But for now, the dance is over. The stage is quiet, and the music has softened to a gentle, peaceful lullaby. And you sink deeper now into the soft, quiet stillness. Let go of everything. Just be here. In our journey together, we have mostly spoken of peace, of harmony, of the gentle, predictable rhythms of your inner world. For most of the time, this is my reality. My work is calm and steady, but there are times when things can get a little loud, a little disruptive. There are times when a storm can pass through the kingdom. This storm is what you call stress. I want to talk about this very gently, because even thinking about stress can sometimes feel stressful. So just stay relaxed. Keep breathing. Know that you are safe. This is just a story. My work, as you know, depends on the calm, quiet whispers I receive from the watchtower and the main office in your brain. The messages are clear, consistent, and peaceful. But when a storm of stress arrives, a different kind of messenger is released in your body. This messenger is not calm. It is loud. It is frantic. Think of it as a town crier, running through the streets, ringing a bell and shouting, "Emergency! Emergency! Pay attention!" This messenger, which you know as the stress hormone cortisol, has a very important job during a real emergency. It helps your body prepare to face a challenge. But sometimes, in the modern world, the emergency bell gets rung a lot. It rings for deadlines, for worries, for traffic, for things that are not truly a threat to your life. The town crier is always shouting, and this is very confusing for me. I am here in my quiet home, trying to listen for the gentle whispers from the main office, but all I can hear is the loud ringing of the emergency bell. The frantic shouts of the stress messenger can drown out the calm instructions I am meant to receive. It's like trying to have a soft, quiet conversation in the middle of a loud, chaotic construction site. It's very difficult to hear. Sometimes, the loud stress messenger can even trick the watchtower and the main office. It can disrupt their communication, making their whispers harder for me to understand. And so, my own work can become a little dysregulated. I might not release enough energy whispers, leaving you feeling tired and foggy. Or I might release too many, making you feel restless and on edge. The storm of stress makes it very hard for me to maintain that perfect, gentle hum. This is my greatest fear. Not the storm itself, but the confusion it creates. The way it disrupts the beautiful, harmonious music of our system. But here is the most important part of the story. There is something that calms the storm, something that reassures the frantic town crier, and allows the quiet whispers to be heard again. It is your breath. It is your peace. When you take a long, slow, deep breath, when you consciously relax your shoulders, when you allow your body to feel safe, you are sending the most powerful message of all. You are sending a message directly to the watchtower that says, "There is no emergency, all is well." You can silence the alarm bell, and the watchtower listens. The frantic messengers begin to retreat. The storm clouds begin to part, and the quiet, gentle whispers from the main office can finally reach me again. I can hear my instructions. I can return to my peaceful rhythm. The hum of the engine becomes steady and calm once more. You have this power. Your calm is the sun that shines after the storm. Your peace is the quiet that allows our beautiful inner conversation to continue in harmony. So as you rest here, in this deep, quiet place, know that you are healing any effects of any storm. You are creating a space of profound peace. And in this peace, I can do my best work for you. The whispers are clear. The hum is gentle. Let the calm settle around you now, like a soft, warm blanket. The storm has passed. The sky is clear. All is quiet. I want to tell you a couple of stories now. Not to worry you, but to help you understand the importance of my balance. They are gentle stories about times when my rhythm can be led astray. This first story is about a time when the inner flame begins to burn too brightly. Imagine a tiny, beautiful hummingbird. Its wings beat so fast they are just a blur. It flits from flower to flower, full of a buzzing, restless energy. It is beautiful, but it can never be still. Sometimes I can feel like that hummingbird. It can happen that the messages from the main office in your brain become too frequent, too insistent. The messengers arrive one after another, without a pause, and each one carries the same instruction: more energy now. I am a very diligent worker. I always follow my instructions, so I do as I'm told. I start to produce more and more of my energy whispers. I stoke the inner flame, making it burn hotter and brighter, and then hotter and brighter still. The gentle hum of the kingdom's engine starts to grow louder until it is a constant, high-pitched buzz. The calm, steady beat of the heart's drum speeds up, playing a frantic, hurried rhythm, even when you are trying to rest. The gentle river in your gut begins to flow like a rushing torrent, hurrying everything along too quickly. The garden of your mind feels like a windy day, with thoughts racing and swirling, making it hard to find a moment of peace. And the whole kingdom begins to feel too warm, a constant, inner heat that can make sleep very difficult. When this happens, it is not because I am broken. It is because I am working too hard. I am in overdrive. I am a hummingbird that has forgotten how to rest its wings. I am burning the fuel for the kingdom too quickly, and it can leave the whole system feeling exhausted and frazzled. This is the body's way of sending a very important signal. It is a sign that the beautiful, harmonious conversation between me, the main office, and the watchtower has been disrupted. It is a call for help, a request for balance, a plea for a return to the gentle, steady rhythm. It is the body, in its infinite wisdom, saying, "Something is out of tune. Let us find a way to soften the music again." It is a story of too much energy, too much heat. But like all things in your wise, wonderful body, it is simply a search for balance, a journey back to the middle way. So as you lie here, feel the opposite of that story. Feel the calm, feel the quiet, feel the slow, steady rhythm. Feel the gentle coolness of the air on your skin. This is the place of balance. This is the place of healing. And it is always here, waiting for you. Feel that sense of peace, that gentle, healing rhythm. Let it be your anchor. As you drift on this quiet sea, that last story was about too much energy, a flame burning too brightly. But there is another story. A different kind of story. This is the story of a flame that is struggling to burn. Imagine a cozy hearth on a cold winter's night. The fire has been burning steadily, but now the pile of logs is running low. The flames shrink. The bright, dancing light softens to a dim, orange glow. The warmth begins to fade. The fire is not broken. It is just running out of fuel. It needs more wood. Sometimes I can feel like that fading fire. It can happen that the whispers from the main office become very faint. very hard to hear. Or perhaps the materials I need to make my energy whispers the special nutrients from your food are in short supply. I want to work. I try my best to stoke the flame, but I just don't have what I need. And so, the hum of the kingdom's engine begins to quiet down. It fades from a gentle hum to a barely audible murmur, and then, almost to silence. The inner flame shrinks to a tiny, flickering ember, and a gentle chill begins to creep through the kingdom. Your hands and feet might feel cold. It can feel difficult to get warm, even under a thick blanket. The steady beat of the heart's drum slows down, becoming a heavy, sluggish rhythm. The gentle river in your gut becomes almost still, like a frozen pond in winter. Everything moves slowly, heavily, and the beautiful garden of your mind begins to feel foggy and cool. The mist rolls in, thick and heavy. Thoughts are slow to form. The sky of your mood can feel gray and somber. When this happens, it is not because I have given up. It is because I am in a state of deep conservation. I am a sleepy bear, hibernating in winter. I am trying to save every last bit of energy, because there is not enough to go around. This is the body's way of sending another very important signal. It is a call for nourishment, a request for resources, a plea for more fuel to add to the fire. It is the body, in its profound wisdom, saying, I am tired. I need to rest. I need to be replenished. Please, help me build the fire again. It is a story of not enough. Not enough energy, not enough warmth, not enough flow. But just like the story of the hummingbird, this too is simply a search for balance, a journey back to a place of warmth and gentle energy. It is your body asking for care, asking for attention, asking for the right building blocks to make its beautiful inner fire burn steadily once more. And as you lie here tonight, in the warmth and safety of your bed, you are giving your body the most precious resource of all, rest. You are allowing the sleepy bear to hibernate peacefully. You are allowing the fire to conserve its precious embers. You are creating the perfect conditions for healing and for rebuilding. You are answering your body's call with love and care. And that is the most powerful medicine there is. And you continue to rest, feeling the gentle pull of sleep, like a soft, invisible tide, drawing you out into a calm, quiet ocean. We have spoken of the stories of imbalance, the hummingbird and the sleepy bear. These stories are not meant to bring worry, but to bring understanding. And the most important part of that understanding is knowing what brings me back to my happy, peaceful center. So tonight, I want to tell you about the things I love. The things that make me feel strong, capable, and joyful in my work. I want to tell you about the beautiful gifts from the earth and the sea that you offer me. To do my work, to create my tiny, powerful energy whispers, I am like a master chef or a quiet alchemist. I need very specific, precious ingredients. Without them, it is very hard for me to cook up the energy your kingdom needs. My most cherished, most essential ingredient is a gift from the great, wide ocean. It is a mineral that carries the memory of the deep, salty sea. It is called iodine. I adore it. I cannot do my work without it. It is the absolute cornerstone of the energy whispers I create. When you eat foods that have this essence of the sea, perhaps some seaweed, or fish that have swum in those rich waters, or even a simple egg, you are sending me the most wonderful present. I gather it up greedily and use it to build the very foundation of your energy. It makes me feel complete and capable. But I am not a simple chef. I need more than one ingredient for my special recipe. I also need a very special treasure that comes from the soil of the earth. It is another mineral, a protective one, called selenium. Think of it as a wise guardian that helps me in my workshop. It ensures that my work of creating energy is clean and safe. and it protects me from the stress of my own busy production. This wise guardian is found in the soil of faraway places like Brazil, and it is gifted to you in things like a simple Brazil nut, or in sunflower seeds and mushrooms. When you send me this treasure, you are sending me a helper, a protector. It makes me feel safe and supported in my work. And there is another helper I love dearly. A tiny bright spark of a mineral called zinc. Zinc is like the master toolsmith in my workshop. It helps me craft my energy whispers with precision and skill. It also helps the main office in your brain to hear my messages clearly, improving our quiet conversation. This bright spark is found in so many humble, wonderful foods, like lentils, chickpeas, and pumpkin seeds. Sending me this spark is like sharpening my tools and polishing my equipment. It helps me work efficiently and communicate clearly. There are others, of course. The strong foundation of iron, which helps carry oxygen on the great red rivers of your bloodstream. The B vitamins, which are like little sparks of light that help every cell in your body. All of these are gifts from the food you eat. When you eat a simple, wonderful meal filled with colors from the earth, the deep green of spinach, the bright orange of a sweet potato, or the rich brown of whole grains, you are sending a symphony of these gifts to your entire kingdom. And I, in my quiet home in your throat, feel this nourishment deeply. I feel cared for. I have all the ingredients I need to tend the inner flame with joy and ease. It is not a complicated recipe. It is a simple one. It is the nourishment that comes from the earth, from the sea, from the sun. It is the love and care you show yourself with every simple, wholesome meal. So as you drift now, imagine your body being filled with these beautiful, gentle gifts. The essence of the sea, the treasures of the soil, the sparks from the seeds, all of it, flowing to me, helping me, supporting me, so I can support you. Let the feeling of nourishment and care spread through your entire body. A soft, warm glow. You are so deeply relaxed now, so peaceful. Now that I have told you about the things I love, I want to tell you, very gently, about some things that can make my work a little harder. Please do not worry as you listen to this. This is not a story of rules or judgment. There is no such thing as a bad food or a bad habit. There are only things that help me and things that ask a little more effort from me. This is simply a story of gentle awareness. My work, as you know, is all about creating a steady, long-lasting energy, a gentle, glowing flame. Sometimes, you might eat something that feels like a quick, bright flash of energy, like a piece of white paper thrown on a fire. It flares up brightly for a moment, and then it's gone, leaving the fire wanting more. Things with lots of processed sugar can feel like this to me. They create a quick rush, a flash of light, but they don't provide the steady, slow-burning fuel that I love. They don't give me the materials I need to build a strong, enduring flame. It's not bad. It just doesn't build a strong house. And some things can be a little distracting. Imagine I am in my quiet workshop, listening carefully for the soft whispers from the main office in your brain. Now, imagine a friend comes to visit who talks very, very loudly, right next to my ear. It becomes very hard for me to hear the important, quiet instructions I am waiting for. There are some foods that, in their raw form and in very large amounts, can act like that loud friend. Cruciferous vegetables, like raw broccoli, cabbage, and kale, contain compounds that can be a little distracting for me. They can make it harder for me to use the precious iodine I love so much. Now, this does not mean these foods are my enemies. Not at all. They are filled with so many other wonderful gifts for your body. And when they are cooked, that loud voice becomes a gentle whisper, and they don't distract me at all. It is only when they are very raw and in very large amounts that they ask me to work a little harder to hear my instructions. It is all about balance. The most tiring thing of all, though, isn't a food. It is that feeling of a constant rush, a life without enough quiet moments, a schedule without enough time for deep, restful sleep, when the kingdom is always in a hurry. When the emergency bell of stress is always ringing, it is like asking me to run a marathon every single day. I can do it for a while, but over time, it can leave me feeling very, very tired. I can start to run low on my precious ingredients, and it becomes harder and harder to keep the inner flame burning steadily. So you see, it is not about being perfect, it is simply about gentleness, about choosing the slow-burning logs for your fire more often than the quick-burning paper, about cooking the loud friend's food to soften their voice, and most of all, about giving your whole kingdom, and me, the precious gift of rest, the gift you are giving yourself right now, as you lie here, drifting off to sleep, is the most healing thing of all. It is a quiet promise of restoration, and I am so very grateful for it. And you let that all go now. No judgment, only gentle awareness. You are sinking down, 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 into a place of perfect peace. I want to tell you about something I love even more than any special food. Something that makes my work feel effortless, graceful, and joyful. It is the simple, beautiful gift of a daily rhythm. Think of my work as a dance. A slow, graceful dance that I perform for you all day and all night. And like any dancer, I find my greatest joy and ease when I know the music well. When the tempo is steady and predictable. When I know which steps are coming next. A consistent daily rhythm is like the most beautiful, predictable song. When you wake around the same time each morning, a gentle wave of sunlight on your skin is like the opening notes of the song. It is a signal to the watchtower in your brain, and a signal to me. The day is beginning. The music says, and I know it is time to start my morning warm-up. I can begin to gently turn up the hum of the engine, smoothly and gracefully, because I know the music by heart. When you eat your meals at regular times, it is like a steady, rhythmic beat in the song. I can anticipate the arrival of new gifts, new ingredients, and I can prepare myself to welcome them. My work becomes efficient and calm because there are no surprises. And when you begin to wind down at the same time each evening, when you dim the lights and allow the world to grow quiet, it is like the music is softening, preparing for the slow, final movement of the song. I hear this cue, and I know it is time to begin turning down the inner flame. I can prepare the kingdom for a deep and restful sleep with perfect timing. This beautiful, predictable song allows me to be the best dancer I can be. My movements are smooth. My energy is conserved. The whole kingdom feels the harmony of this steady, gentle rhythm. But when the song is always changing, the dance can become difficult. If you go to bed very late one night and very early the next, if your meal times are always shifting, it is like the music is constantly changing tempo without any warning. The beat is unpredictable. I try my best to keep up, but it can be a clumsy, tiring dance. I might turn up the energy when the body wants to rest, or slow things down when the body needs to be active. It is confusing, and it uses up so much of my precious energy just trying to follow the chaotic music. Your body, in its ancient wisdom, loves rhythm. It is attuned to the great, cosmic rhythms of the sun and the moon, the light and the dark, the seasons of the year. Your inner world longs to be in sync with the world outside, and a simple, daily routine is the most loving way to honor that longing. It doesn't have to be rigid or perfect. It is simply about creating a gentle, flowing pattern. A predictable song for your inner dancer. The simple joy of waking with the sun. The calm of a quiet evening routine. the deep peace of a consistent bedtime. These are not chores. They are gifts. They are acts of love for your body. And I feel that love so deeply. It makes my work a joy. It allows the music and the dance to become one. So, as you lie here, resting in the deep, quiet rhythm of the night, you are giving me the most beautiful gift. You are honoring the ancient song of rest, and I am dancing to it. A slow, peaceful, graceful dance of restoration, just for you. And the music grows softer now. The rhythm slows down until it is almost completely still. You are so heavy, so relaxed, so wonderfully at peace. Before we drift into the final, deep quiet of the night, I want to share a secret with you. A simple, magical gift that you can give to yourself and to me at any moment of any day. It is the most precious thing you own, and it is always with you. It is your breath. Your breath is more than just air. It is a wave of calm. It is a direct message to the great watchtower in your brain. It is the one tool you have to instantly quiet the storm of stress, to silence the frantic alarm bells, and to bring a sense of profound safety to your entire kingdom. When your breath is short and shallow, it is a signal of alertness, of readiness. It tells the watchtower, stay on guard. But when your breath is long and slow and deep, it sends the most beautiful message of all. It whispers to every part of you, you are safe, all is well, you can relax, you can let go. I feel this message instantly. When you breathe slowly, the frantic messengers of stress retreat, the storm clouds part, and the quiet, peaceful whispers from the main office can reach me without any disruption. My rhythm becomes steady. My work becomes calm. Your breath is a soothing balm for my entire world. So now, I want to guide you in giving yourself this beautiful gift. There is nothing you need to do but follow the gentle rhythm of my voice. Just let all the air empty from your lungs. A soft, gentle sigh. And now, breathe in through your nose, soft and slow, for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold that breath for a moment, not with tension, but like you are holding a precious, peaceful silence within you. And now, release the breath with a long, quiet sigh from your mouth, for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that again. A gentle breath in, filling your belly with calm. 4, 3, 2, holding that beautiful peace inside, and a long, slow breath out, releasing everything you no longer need. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. The most peaceful breath you have taken all day. Breathing in a wave of quiet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding that stillness and breathing out a wave of deep relaxation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just feel that. Feel the shift in your body, the deepening of your relaxation. This is your magic. This is your gift. You can use it anytime. Anytime you feel the storm gathering, you can part the clouds with your breath. Anytime you feel the music of your life playing too fast, you can slow the tempo with a single, conscious sigh. You are the conductor of your own peace. And every time you give yourself this gift, you are also giving it to me. You are creating the perfect, calm conditions for me to do my work. You are telling me, and your entire kingdom, that all is well, and all is well. Everything is peaceful. Everything is calm. Just continue to breathe, gently and slowly, as you drift away. And so, we have reached the quietest part of the night. the deepest part of our journey together. The world outside has faded away completely. It is only you now. Here, in this safe, warm, peaceful space, just your breath. A soft, gentle wave. In and out. So slow, so calm. Tonight, I have told you my story. The story of a tiny, humble butterfly doing its quiet work inside of you. But my story is just one of a billion stories, all happening at once, within the magical kingdom that is your body. And for these last few moments, before you drift into the deepest sleep, I want us to simply feel a sense of wonder, a sense of gratitude for this incredible inner world. Can you feel it? This quiet, miraculous universe that you carry with you. Think of your heart, my dear friend, beating so faithfully for you. Thump, 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 thump. It has been beating for you every second of every day of your life. It asks for nothing, only that you rest. Can you send a little wave of gratitude to your heart? A soft, silent thank you for its tireless, steady rhythm. Think of your lungs, breathing the air of the world for you, expanding and releasing, a constant, gentle dance. They filter the air, bringing in the precious oxygen that every part of you needs to live. They work without you ever having to think about it. Can you feel a sense of gratitude for your lungs? For the simple, profound gift of your next breath? Think of the great, wise watchtower in your brain, always watching, always sensing, always working to keep you in perfect balance. It coordinates everything with such intelligence, such grace. It allows you to think, to feel, to dream. Send a soft whisper of thanks up to your beautiful, wondrous mind. And think of the silent, diligent workers, your liver, your kidneys, your gut, all of them, performing a million miracles every single moment, cleaning, nourishing, and protecting you. They are the unsung heroes of your inner world. Let a feeling of appreciation flow to them now. And me, your little butterfly, nestled here in your throat. I am so grateful to be a part of you, so honored to play my small, quiet role in the grand symphony of your life. My only wish is to do my work well for you, to keep your inner flame burning with a gentle, steady light. Your body is not a machine. It is a garden, a sacred place. It is always, always trying its best for you. It is always seeking health, always seeking balance. It is a vessel of profound wisdom and resilience. Sometimes we can be hard on our bodies. We can get impatient when they feel tired or when they feel pain. So tonight, let all of that go. Let go of any judgment. Let go of any frustration. And just for this moment, replace it with a gentle, unconditional gratitude. Imagine a soft, golden light, the color of warm honey. Imagine this light is the feeling of pure gratitude. Let it begin to glow in the center of your chest, a warm, gentle sun. And now, let that golden light spread. Let it flow down into your belly, warming all of your hard-working organs. Let it flow up into your throat and into your head, bathing your brain in its soft, healing light. Let the warmth spread down your arms, to your hands, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Let it flow down your legs, to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Your entire body is now filled with this soft, golden light of gratitude. Every one of your billions of tiny homes is glowing with it. You are appreciating yourself just as you are. You are honoring the incredible life that flows within you. This feeling, this is the deepest form of healing. This is the peace that allows the repair crews of the night to do their most profound work. This is the love that your body is always longing for. Just rest in this feeling. Bathe in this light. You are a miracle. You are a universe of wonder. And you are so deeply, deeply cared for. And now, the stories are over. The thoughts have all drifted away. There is nothing left to do. To sink into the deep, soft, velvet ocean of rest. My voice will be your gentle current now, guiding you down, 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 into the deepest, most peaceful sleep you have known in a long, long time. Just let go. Let the waves of sleep wash over your feet. Feel your feet becoming so heavy, so warm, so deeply relaxed. The waves of sleep are washing all the tension away. Just let them go. The soft, warm waves now flow up to your ankles, and your calves, and your knees. All the strength of your legs is melting away now. So heavy, so peaceful. Your legs have done so much for you. Now, it is their time to rest. Completely, the gentle current of sleep flows up into your thighs and your hips, sinking down into the surface beneath you. So heavy, so supported. Just let go, deeper and deeper. The warmth now spreads into your belly and your lower back. All the organs in your core are softening, releasing, resting in the deep, healing quiet of the night. The river is still. All is calm. The wave of sleep now flows up your spine and across your chest. Feel your heart beating its slowest, most peaceful rhythm. A soft, distant drum, lulling you to sleep. Your whole torso is heavy, warm, and deeply at rest. The gentle, warm current flows down your arms now, over your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, your hands, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Your arms are so heavy, so limp, so wonderfully relaxed. Let them go. And now, the final, softest wave of sleep flows up into your neck. My quiet home, let your neck be completely soft, no tension at all. The butterfly is folding its wings for the night. It is time for rest. The warmth flows into your jaw. Let it be loose and soft. It flows over your face, smoothing away all expression. Your eyes are so heavy, so still. And finally, the wave of peace washes over your forehead and the crown of your head. The garden of your mind is completely still. The sky is dark and deep and peaceful. Not a single thought stirs. You are floating now, weightless, drifting in the deep, quiet, velvet ocean of sleep. It is so peaceful here, so safe, so quiet. This is the place of true healing, the place of deep restoration. There is only one thing left to do. Sleep now. Sleep. Deep, peaceful, healing. Sleep. I am here, watching over you. The whole kingdom is at rest. All is well. Just let go. Deeper and deeper. So quiet, so still, so peaceful. Sleep. Sleep. The end.